everybody, it's the Lego Link here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's Lego review, we're taking a look at set 7121, the Naboo Swamp from Lego Star Wars. This set released all the way back in 1999 with the first wave of Lego Star Wars sets, and is based off the Phantom Menace. It has 4 minifigures, 81 pieces, and only retailed for $10 back in the day. Nowadays, about $32 used and $90 sealed, so it's definitely gotten pretty expensive. And this was one of the smaller sets of the wave. It was not the smallest. There was a few others like the Land Speeder and Darth Maul Speeder, I believe, that had a little less pieces, but it still was a decently small set. So on the back of the set, we have some nice box art for an alternate build, which I really love how funny like the droids holding on to that speeder is. And then at the bottom we should have like them taking apart it so they can make that speeder. So yeah, pretty nice there. So here's the instruction manual, very small, only a couple pages long too, since it's not much in the set. I still like that blue starry background that they used back in the day for this. And then on the back we again have that same alternate build that we saw in the back of the box. So yeah, besides that, nothing much to the instructions. This also came with a few like promotional stuff though. Something for the magazines, and then a little like catalog for some sets back there. You can see some of the Star Wars sets there. I kind of want to see what is on here. So yeah, we have like the X-Wing and Land Speeder and all that. Check out some of the reviews I've done on those on the channel, by the way. So the set includes 2 battle droids, and they are pretty much the exact same. This one is just a bit loose because of its age, but we'll just take a look at one of them. And it's a pretty standard battle droid, using the same pieces that we still use today, with the legs, the arms, the torso, the head, all being the same. Still looks pretty good. There's no reason to change it. I think they had it pretty perfect when they introduced it, but maybe it could do more in the modern day. Anyways, this set is a bit special for the droids though, because it does include this 2x1 piece on the back, which is supposed to act as like a backpack, which some of the older toys had, and nowadays we don't really get that. So that's unique, and they both do have that backpack, which is cool. We also get Jar Jar in this set. You've heard in a few other sets during this wave, but this is probably the cheapest one you could get him in. Some basic torso printing there for his outfit, which isn't fine. We have some dark gray legs, and then of course that nice Gungan head, the long ears, the eyes poking out in the nose. Looks pretty much just like Jar Jar, except there's no printing on it. And they definitely improved that on that in the more modern sets nowadays with the new, they use the same mold, but it has better printing. The final figure we get in this set is Qui Gon Jin, and he appeared in a lot of other sets in the wave as well. He includes a chrome lightsaber with the translucent green lightsaber blade, round legs, basic torso printing with some Jedi robe detailing. Of course, he's yellow skinned since they didn't switch over to flesh tones until 2004. It includes a black cape using that more solid fabric. Face is relatively simple, having his beard and mustache. It looks fine and nostalgic. And then of course that nice hair piece with like the braid on the back and the 2 sides there, which looks exactly like his hairstyle in the film. So the set includes 2 stats. These are the first ever builds of them, and they're pretty basic, so let's just move one to the side and take a look at them because they are the exact same design. But it is nice that we get 2 of them for the 2 droids. So they have this clear transparent stand using this long blaster piece and circular piece with transparent colors to look like it's floating. And then we do have some basic brown pieces here. We have like a shield there, which adds a bit of shaping to the set. Then on the sides we have these megaphone pieces for like blasters or engines. And then up top we have like the guns here using these gray pieces. And then this clip here actually acts as a handle. So if you take one of the droids, you can clip his hands onto the ends of that put his like feet down there, and now it looks like he's on the staff riding it, which looks pretty good. So yeah, pretty easy to put the droids on, and it looks pretty nice. And the final part to the set is this Naboo Swamp. So this would be like the entrance to Jar Jar's Gungan homeworld, kind of like the area they come out at. It's very, very basic. We get this like pretty big little blue base plate for like water, and then we get these two like builds for like the swamp lushness. So we have some brown, gray, and green mixed in there. I like how they clip the seaweed pieces act as like vines, and we do get this really nice vine piece here for like you can have a figure hold on to it and climb it up, but it's still a unique piece that we don't see often. We also get a clam as well in the set, which is a nice little addition there. And then yeah, the other side, pretty similar build to this, the clips holding on to the seaweed piece to act as vines again, and then those unique vine pieces, but there's two of them on that side. But it's pretty basic, nothing to write home about. It's just kind of a little lackluster. Overall, this set is a fun, small set from 1999, kind of showing the origins of the LEGO playsets we know today. Very basic. Again, the swamp build is not really too interesting in my opinion. The staff builds are okay. We do get definitely better ones. And then the figures are nice as well, but they do appear in a lot of other sets, so they're not too interesting. But it's still a decent set, and if you were alive back in the day and the set was on shelves, it was just a really cheap set to get some nice figures in from the movie that was out at that time. But in terms of nowadays, it's not really too interesting. So I'd probably rate this set probably like a 6 out of 10. Nothing to write home about. It's not too desirable. If you find it for cheap enough, you can get it and just add it to your collection if you're trying to get every set. But if you're just wanting a few sets, this one is probably not really worth it. So if you enjoyed this review, make sure to check out the other ones on my channel, and I'll see you guys in another video. Goodbye.